It's a pleasure to see everybody here now for our third annual Pride flag raising ceremony, marking the beginning of Pride Month 2025. We started this 3 years ago, and it feels a little like we've subsequently here a simple act, supporting our friends and family and neighbors in the LGBTQ plus community has grown in importance. Today especially, with all that's happening in the world, it's particularly important for us to come together and stand for the rights of others, celebrate our diversity and our shared humanity. These acts, these simple demonstrations of tolerance and love are important because we aren't yet where we need to be. Sometimes it feels like we've come very far, and other times we're shocked back into a complicated reality where progress is rarely linear. This ceremony is important because while the greater Roosevelt Island community is one of remarkable love and acceptance, it's not always universal. Just this year, in 2025, in the heart of New York City, several of the Pride flag ceremony posters we hung on the island were defaced, and even after we rehung them, they were still torn down. I know Reba Gallery, which is hosting its own Pride exhibition again, as it always does, had similar issues with their posters. All the more reason why we need to be here today. All the more powerful is the symbolism of flying the Pride flag right in the heart of our community and at other key locations around the island, including at our public safety headquarters. We pride ourselves, no pun intended, on being one of, if not the safest community in all of New York City. And that safe haven extends to our LGBTQ plus friends and family, both those who live here and those who are visiting. Roosevelt Island is a loving and accepting place, and we're going to work hard to keep it that way. This year we're celebrating something of a milestone here, 50 years of residents living on the island. And if you look back in the history of the island and how it came to be, the roots of a progressive vision of inclusivity are not hard to find. The island was designed to be a mixed income community, something of an experimental neighborhood built by government from the ground up to be inclusive, in the vein of many of the Great Society programs of the 1960s. Today, 50 years later, I look around and I see an experiment that was a great success. We have a remarkably diverse community here, and that diversity, along with our shared and often unspoken acceptance of one another, gives us our shared strength. So again, thank you all for coming. It's RIOC's pleasure to stand in solidarity with our LGBTQ plus community, not just today and not just during Pride Month, but every day here on Roosevelt Island. With that, I'm going to turn it over to our Chief Operating Officer, Mary Kadeen, to say a few words.
Thank you, everyone. So first, I'd like to thank our team for bringing this all together. Your hard work and thoughtfulness make events like these possible, so thank you very much. Round of applause. And thank you, more importantly, to everyone who's joined us here today. Your presence means a lot. It's truly special to be here with you for our Pride flag raising, not just as a member of the RIOC community and team, but also as a proud member of the LGBTQ plus community myself. Decades ago, a moment like this, raising the Pride flag in public with the support from the community and colleagues, would have been nearly unimaginable. Great strides have been made in the fight for LGBTQ plus rights, especially right here in New York City. There are still barriers to break down, still people in our own city and across the country who face discrimination or fear just for being who they are. Speaking from personal experience, the road has been rocky, but is made better with the support from those gathered here today. Pride Month is a reminder of how far we've come and how much more we need to do. It's about love, visibility, and acceptance for all of us. And maybe most importantly, it's about bringing kindness into every space we're in. So let's keep listening, keep showing up, keep creating a Roosevelt Island where everyone is safe, respected, and celebrated. Happy Pride to Roosevelt Island, and let's keep showing up for each other, and thank you for being here again. Now I'll turn it over to our Chief Financial Officer, Rebecca Lee.
I just want to echo the sentiments of everyone else today on behalf of RIOC and the entire Roosevelt Island community. Pride Month is a time for celebrating our diversity and recommitting ourselves to fostering a sense of love and tolerance in our neighborhoods. Roosevelt Island has always been a place of great acceptance, especially for those who have historically been marginalized. It's important for us to keep that spirit of acceptance now and cultivate for future generations, which is what we are doing here today. So thank you to Tom and Penny for your advocacy, and thank you to everyone who has joined us today. Roosevelt Island is stronger because of our love and respect for one another. And I'd also like to thank Brian, Amanda, and Iris, and the rest of the RIOC team for putting this wonderful event together. Hope everyone has a nice day.
Thank you, Drew. We're joined by a couple of RIOC board members. I just want to acknowledge them. Professor Lydia Tang, Dr. Bakal Melamed, and Faye Christian. Oh, and Howard CXL, Howard Tolliver. So with that, I think I'd like to turn it over to Tom and Penny, share a few words.
Hi everybody, thank you for being here today. Can we hear me? I don't know. I wanted to start off by repeating something I often say. I do it like this? Okay, good. No, now we're talking. Okay. Thank you again everybody for being here. I want to start off by repeating of something I often say, which is to some people, Pride is from June 1st to June 30th, but for some of us, Pride is from July 1st to June 30th. While the flag is up only 1 month, some of us have no choice but to remain visible for the rest of the year. And visibility has its price and has its advantages and disadvantages. And being visible is both a target of love and acceptance, but it's also a target of hatred and the exceptions, because every rule has an exception. And while the majority of our community are accepting and loving people, there are a few exceptions, and sadly we have to deal with them as well. So it's always a nice reminder for the people who run this island, RIOC, to put it up and show us that at least once a year, at least 1 month out of the year, they can show it loudly. But we know that behind the scenes they support us in other ways as well. So we're grateful for that. And again, thank you everybody, and happy Pride Month to everybody.
Can you all hear me?
Yes.
I love once a year getting to hang out and put programming and our faces together with Penny. And I feel like we've been a really unlikely couple and we're a great combo together. I never ever would have predicted that. And I feel like we're a visible example of two people who are super different, who come together in a really great way. And I feel like that with all of you that are here. The past 3 years that we've done this, two of the threads that have been constant is both Amanda and Bryant. Bryant was here like about 3 days in your job when we started all of this, and they have been so supportive, and I am really, really thankful for that. I just want to be thankful today for most of the stuff. Penny and I had a great opening last night at Riva Gallery. If you have not seen the show, please come and see it. It will be up at 2 different times this month. It has to come down in the middle because we have early voting, blah, blah, blah. But we're here, and we're queer, and we're not leaving. And we're part of your community. And thank you all for showing up.
Here, we're queer, we're not going anywhere.
Thank you. We are also joined by Brandon Karosh from the library. They have some special programming going on this month. He just wanted to tell you a little bit about that.
Thank you. Happy Pride Month, everybody. So this is actually fitting after Penny and Tom speaking. We are going to be having Monday night film series for Pride. Every Monday night, starting at 5 p.m., we're going to be showing a different movie of Pride. Our program calendars should all be available now in the library, but just to give you guys a sneak peek, we're going to be showing Birdcage tonight at 5 p.m. And then on the 9th, To Wong Fu, Thanks for Everything, Julie Newman, and and then on the 16th, Paris is burning, and then on the 23rd, Pride. Also, I want to plug some other programming. All across all of our locations, there's going to be programming for Pride. But one big event that I would also like to plug is going to be at the Schwartzman Building on June 13th at 7:30. We're going to be having a library after hours Pride event. It's going to be musical performances, dance. It's going to be a fun time. Thank you all, everybody, and happy Pride.
Thank you, Brandon. I mentioned PSD a little earlier, and when we did this in previous years, Inspector Suarez from the PSD department spoke very eloquently about her experiences, and so we just wanted to offer the opportunity again to address the crowd this year.
Thank you. So I'm going to just continue what I've been telling you the last 2 years, because I can talk. I talk a lot. I'll have you here all night. So 32 and a half years later, I still find that God has blessed me for landing on Roosevelt Island. Okay. My department from day one has always had my back, regardless. To the point that I never even realized that I was different, because I don't find myself to be different. I like heterosexual people. I do. I honestly really do. I think you're all great. Listen, I work with a bunch of great heterosexual people. I love my job. I love this place. I love this community. But most importantly, I love me. I love me for who I am. I have no problems with being lost in this body. Right? Because that's really all it is. I have a great wife, I have a great daughter, I have 2 grandchildren. I'm normal. So I'm going to leave you with the same thing I left you last year. If you're straight, that's good. If you're gay, that's great.
Thank you. Thank you, Inspector. With that, in the spirit of inclusivity, we always sort of open this up to anybody else if they want to share a few words. And if not, that's fine too. We'll just raise that flag.
Yes.
Sound good?
Yes.
Go.
All right. Ready?
Wait. The bus.
Hold on for the bus. All right. There it is. Beautiful day for this. Thank you all for coming. It's our pleasure to host this event every year. And see you June 26th. And before that.